The following episode of Johnny Knows Best is dedicated to the late, great Muhammad Ali. He taught me how to be confident, how to be bold, how to stand up for my beliefs, but most importantly, how to care for your fellow man. And he did it all while being himself. Rumble, young man, rumble. Thank you, Ali. You're the greatest. Rest in peace, champ.
I'm experienced now, professional. Jaws been broke, been knocked down a couple times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalize a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Man, dude.
Bad. Fast. Last night, I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
Incredible.
Fast.
Incredible.
And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Also, before we get into this episode, I need to tell you that the following podcast may contain adult language and explicit content. Parental discretion is advised. Use your parental discretion. If you got kids, you don't like them hearing cuss words, don't let them listen to this, and put some headphones on or something so they don't have to hear it. And don't let your kids fall into the gorilla pen, because that could cause all kinds of issues, you know. They out here shooting gorillas, and Ali is dead, and they mad because Mystique is getting choked on a poster, and all kinds of things are going on. But I'm about to talk about it, so, follow me on Spreaker, share this podcast, help a brother out, get the word out, and that's it. Hit the intro music.
I might not make it this time, I might not make it, I might not make it, I might not make it this time, I might not make it, I might not make it, I might not make it.
Told her how it's different strokes for different folks. Came up out the north, we was playing with a different snow. Took my niggas from the 401 to Pacific Coast. We no longer put no fish scale on the fishing boat. Listen ho, I know all you bitches want is liquor smoke. I know all you bitches want is dick and dope. Told her you don't gotta make it difficult. Baby sitcom, we don't need another episode.
Damn, I might not make it, but brother sure is gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try. It is Saturday, June 4th, 2016, and welcome to Johnny Knows Best. I'm your host, Jonathan Mays. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in to my podcast. And this is going to be episode 28, entitled, Mr. Mays Hits Y'all With Some Truth. That's because today's episode is going to be me hitting y'all with some truth. That's what the episode is going to be about. Me talking about a lot of random things. This is going to be another random episode. I actually have been wanting to record an episode all week. I think it's been about 7 or 8 days since I recorded my last episode. And I've been trying to get around to doing it all week, but because of work and because of real life, I haven't been able to get in the booth, which is my room. I don't really have a booth, but my room, and actually record another episode, but I finally was able to do it tonight. And so this episode is going to be Mr. Mays Hits Y'all With Some Truth. That's the name of the episode. Like I said earlier in the intro, this episode is dedicated to the late, great Muhammad Ali. I wanted, after what happened last night, I think he passed away a little bit before midnight last night. I wanted to, acknowledge him. So I went back and put the intro, the Muhammad Ali intro, in before my regular intro that I always normally do, because I wanted to dedicate an episode to him. This episode is not going to be 100% all about Muhammad Ali, because every time I do an episode, dedicated to a celebrity. It seems like another celebrity passes away. You know, I did the episode dedicated to China, and then it seemed like Prince died the very next day. So, and I'm not, hopefully didn't jinx Muhammad Ali by doing the Prince episode that I did. So I decided that this time, you know, I could talk about Muhammad Ali and what he meant to me a little bit in this episode, and make this episode about, you know, a whole lot more than just Muhammad Ali. Even though he truly does deserve his own, you know, an episode, a whole podcast episode, definitely could be done about Muhammad Ali. I mean, just the life that this man has, the greatest professional fighter of all time. I don't even think it's a debate that he's the greatest fighter of all time. People were debating it, but now that he's passed on, I think it's obvious that he was the greatest fighter of all time. Just one of the most well-known sports figures ever. And, you know, this man, he has such an impact on the world at large. And, you know, it's a very big loss to the sports world, to everybody. You know, people that didn't even follow boxing or didn't even follow sports. Everybody knows who Muhammad Ali is. He's just one of those people that have transcended everything, all walks of life. It's a really big deal. He's a really big deal, and he's gone now. You know, that's a huge loss. Another huge loss in 2016. You know, I wasn't gonna be the one to post it, but yes, another celebrity death in 2016. And it just seems like to me that something very, very strange is going on. It seems like to me a lot of people are passing this year. I know every time I post that on Facebook, somebody will comment and say, well, John, a lot of people die every year. You know, somebody will always pop up and say that. Yes, I realize that famous people die every year, but it just seems like with David Bowie, Prince, Alan Rickman, Doris Roberts, that's just a few, Gary Shandling, Nancy Reagan, and now Muhammad Ali, all the great people that passed away in 2016. It just seems like this is just a year that we're losing a lot of great people all at once. And I don't know what that means. And yeah, maybe this does happen every year, but it seems like it's really, really going down this year. We're losing a lot of people that mean a lot to a lot of people. And it's very sad, and you know, all this death is just unnatural. I posted that when Prince died. All this death is unnatural. You don't even have time to grieve for one famous person before another famous person has passed away. And they go in threes. If Ali was the first in a new set of three, that means that before the end of the week, two more famous celebrities are going to pass. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't mess with death. You know, I joke a lot. I play around a lot. You know, even with the stuff I post online. But death is one of those things that you just don't fuck, for lack of a better term, with death. You don't mess with death. And so I don't make a whole lot of jokes concerning death, because that means you're almost daring something to go wrong or daring something to happen if you joke about death. So I was very reluctant to even do an episode, you know, a whole episode about Muhammad Ali. I thought I could just make a random episode and talk about him and give him his respect, not respect, but respect, and honor him in this whole episode. Dedicate this whole episode to Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali was a great, great man. He was a savage. I'm a savage. So it's only fitting that I dedicate not just this episode, but you know, every episode from here on out to Muhammad Ali. He's meant a lot to me, and he's influenced a lot of people that have influenced me. And The Rock, the wrestler The Rock, based a lot of his wrestling character, off of Muhammad Ali. He called himself, The Rock called himself the Great One, and he basically, kind of ripped that off from Muhammad Ali a little bit, because Muhammad Ali was the Great One. He was the greatest of all time. I think The Rock had to ask permission from, either Layla Ali or Muhammad Ali himself, when The Rock, when his gimmick really started to blow up on, in WWE, he had to ask, he didn't have to, but, he did because The Rock is such a cool guy. He asked out of respect, not respect, but respect, he asked Muhammad Ali if he could use that moniker as a Great One, and Ali, he approved it, and The Rock became great. Greatness gravitates towards greatness. I posted the picture earlier of Muhammad Ali and Prince. He was just a great, great man. He's gonna be missed, and his legendary fights against Joe Frazier and George Foreman and Sonny Lister will live on, forever, because have the internet, you can pretty much Google it or look it up on YouTube or watch it, anytime you want to watch it. And sometimes I'll just listen to some of Muhammad Ali's speeches, like the one that I played at the beginning of this episode, and sometimes that's very motivational to me, to listen to him talk and listen to him have so much confidence in himself. I kind of feed off of that. I feel like I'm a very confident individual. I'm very confident to even get on here and talk to all of y'all, to all of the listeners of Johnny Knows Best. I feel like I'm pretty confident. I feel like I'm also getting better with time as I keep doing these podcasts and keep doing these episodes. I'm getting more and more confident. I almost couldn't talk there. I'm getting more confident and I'm feeling more comfortable talking to y'all. And one of my inspirations is Muhammad Ali, because he could get on the mic and basically just say anything and tell everyone he was a great one, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. He would say anything. He was the ultimate trash talker before there was trash talking. He dropped promos in boxing before they were even dropping promos like that in wrestling. He's always been a great talker. But he could back it up. That's the thing. He talked a lot of shit, but he could back it up. And not many people today, boxing-wise, except maybe Floyd Mayweather, a couple other people, Pacquiao and a couple other people. I don't even really follow. Besides Mayweather, Pacquiao, and a couple other guys, what's the other dude? The other Mexican dude. Besides them, I don't really follow boxing too much. I like the older boxing. I like watching George Foreman, Sonny Lister, all those guys, Muhammad Ali, Ray Lewis, I like watching old fights. I'm not really a very current boxing lover. They kind of blend together for me, personally. But, yeah, Muhammad Ali probably is my favorite boxer of all time. Just off of his charisma, just off of his confidence. And I've tried to mirror that confidence. I can't box, but I podcast. I write. I'm a writer. I do a lot of things that requires that you have confidence. And Muhammad Ali always gave me that confidence. He always preached, to believe in yourself, even when nobody else believes in you, even when you might not even believe it yourself. He always promoted, go out there and just say it, and then go out there and do it and back it up. And he always did that. So, a great, great man is gone. A great, great man has passed away. And whether you liked him or not, or agreed with his beliefs, he was a Muslim, a very devout Muslim for many, many years. Whether you agree with his belief system or not, you have to acknowledge that he was a great man and a great fighter, and that the world has lost someone great. And